Hi guys, I am Guru and I am back with another video, and this is still from the Raspberry Pi Pico. Okay, so now I will show you the output and then I'll show you the code. Okay, so now we've got the shell here. Okay, so now I'm just run this. Enter name. Okay, so what should we enter? We put my name, Guru. Marks will put 21. Name Akash, and we'll put 69. Enter name, we'll put another name, we'll put Benos, and then we'll put enter mark, we'll put 100, and then we'll put, see when it says enter done to finish, we'll put enter done. There you go. So Benos 100 pass because he is greater than 50. Akash 69 pass because he's greater than 50. Guru me 21 fail because 21 is less than 50. So let me run this again and I will show you what the out and you can see what the output is on my Raspberry Pi Pico. Run this. With the same marks 100. Okay. Now look at my Raspberry Pi Pico. BO 1. So let me show you what this does. Okay, so right now I'm taking a name. I'll explain the output and then I'll explain what the code is. Enter name 21, enter marks, how many marks, enter name Akash, enter marks. It's just like that, and when you're done and when you're finished, just put done. Now this is the mark sheet. Okay, so number means the number of students, name, marks, status if it's pass or fail. Okay, so I've printed all of this, and if they are if the guy is pass, then the right LED will blink. If not fail, the left LED will blink. After all of those are done, 1 2 3 1 2 3, both of those will blink, 1 2 3, and then they will stop. Okay, let me run this again so you can see what I mean. Okay. So okay, so now see, okay, 1 2 3, and then stop. Okay, so now let me explain the code. Put it down. So input machine, input utime. Why am I trying to bring this down? Okay. So LED 1, LED 2, names and marks. So and these are lists. Okay, print, enter names and marks, enter done to finish, as in this. There it is. Okay. So enter names and marks, enter done to finish. While true. So this is kind of like a forever loop, but it's a loop which can break. Name is equal to input, enter name. Input is something we just did, right? Is it? So we just entered it. See, we entered it. And so if name is equal to done break, name dot append name. Names dot append name. Name is the list, and append adds name into it. And then marks is equal to int dot input enter mark. Input is what we just entered, and we have to put it into a number, so it's int. I'm converting it. And marks dot append mark, it's another list. Marksheet is equal to dict dot zip marks and names. So what is this line? As I've explained in my last video, dict means something which you can store as a key and a value. So right now if I give my name, I can get the marks. So if I enter the key, I can get the value, something like that. And then marks dot sort reverse is equal to true. What is this? Marks with all the numbers. So if I want it in descending order so that I can print. So sort is actually an ascending order. Reverse is equal to true, as in it will reverse it as in descending order. Status is equal to this. I'll explain what status is in a few seconds. Print marksheet, marksheet. Print number, name, marks and status. Number, name, marks and status. Print this into 30, as in this is not a number. Why am I multiplying it? I am not multiplying it. This is a print. I am not assigning it to anything. And so when I say this into 30, this will print 30 times. That is what's been done here, this line. And then for index of a mark in enumerate marks. What is this? How am I putting two variables in a for loop? What is this enumerate? Well, both are connected. And here you can see this, right? 1, 2, 3. That is the index. So remember in the list I told you it starts with 0, 1, 2. That's what I've done here. But why is it starting from 1? Because I put index plus 1 here. Okay. Mark. What's mark? So index, as in it will all first variable will always give the index, and mark is something which I'm iterating through. Marks is the list, and I'm iterating through marks to get mark. And our name is equal to marksheet of mark, as in. So I've actually dict.zip marks comma name. I have the key is the mark and the value is the names. Okay. And so if I give the number, I can get the name. That's what I'm doing here. Name is equal to marksheet of mark. So when you put list of 0, which will give me the first value. For list of 1 will give me the second value. Same like this here, but it's a dictionary. So if you get dictionary of this value key, you'll get the value. That's what I've done here. Key is a mark. So I've given mark to get the name. And now this mark I'm iterating through, right? I'm using this mark. If mark is greater than 50, I showed you status, right? Where's status? So if status is equal, if mark is greater than 50, status is equal to pass. That's what I've done here. And you can see, and you saw that the LED is blinking, right? That's what I've done here. On. But this is not the same LED. So I'm actually turning the other one off and turning the other one on. So because from the last run, if it was awning, if I didn't do this off, both of those would be on. So I'm just turning it off for safety purposes. And then else it's the status equal to fail. I'm doing the other way around for the LEDs. Print string index plus 1 plus this plus name. What is this? What am I doing here? This is called string formatting. Okay. Now if you notice, how am I printing in a tabular form? I cannot just leave gaps here, right? So like I said before, I'm not assigning it to anything, right? Here, that's what I've done here. Space into 10 minus length of name. For example, we take my name, Guru. That is 4 letters. So length of name is 4. 10 minus 4 is 6. So this into 6. If you look here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you can get the name. So this 6. Okay. And then if you look at Akash, how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6. 10 minus 6 is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like that, Beanos will get 5 here. Okay. So using this, I am getting all of this in the same line. Same, and then string of mark, and then same thing I'm doing with mark. So it cannot be more than 5. It cannot be more than 5 digits, right? So I'm just putting 5 minus length string of mark, comma status. So pass, fail. And for thing in range 5, I've just put something, so I can just, like, even if I do this, it's not going to change anything. I'm not using that. Okay. And LED1 underscore pin dot toggle will up, like it will on and off. It's something like that. Okay. Okay, u time dot sleep, on and off, on and off, on and off, u time dot sleep, and then I'm turning it off again just for safety purposes, and then print this. So now you have understood my code, and this purpose is to print the mark sheet, and this is the mark sheet I printed. So my project was supposed to use while loop, for loop, and if condition. I've used while loop, for loop, and if condition. And for extra marks, I put enumerate, and I've used lists, dictionary, and dictionary. So and sort. I've used extra functions. So this is my code. I hope you understood it, and I hope it was effective. Thank you, and I'll see you on the next one.